is Kcal News, Los Angeles.
Care Court will be a lifeline for families who are seeking help for loved ones suffering from severe mental illness.
Now at noon, Care Court, the controversial program set to spread statewide in January, launches today in 2 local counties, Orange and Riverside. Well, welcome to Kcal News at noon and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Leslie Manin in for Amy Johnson. Care Court has already received its first petition to help someone suffering from mental illness. But opponents believe the program is infringing on an individual's right to refuse help. Kcal News reporter Rick Montanez has that story from Riverside.
This is the first major update to mental health laws in the state since 1967. And this morning, since it is starting here in Riverside County, we just spoke with city, county, and court officials about this new approach. Supporters say it will protect those who are unlikely to survive in the community without supervision. Here in Southern California, the Community Assistance and Recovery Empowerment, or Care Court, starts in Riverside and Orange counties today. And under the new program, anyone 18 and over who has already been diagnosed with a psychotic disorder is eligible. A Care Court judge would review the petition for treatment, order a clinical evaluation, and then based on those results, could order a plan for medication, therapy, and even a place to live. The court order would be a 1-year plan with a one-time option to renew for a second year. One of the main focuses for Care Court is to help the unhoused suffering from severe mental illness, but it is not limited to the homeless population. Petitions can also be filed by family members or even roommates. A person with a case in Care Court will be assigned a public defender and can refuse the treatment plans. In extreme cases, someone can be placed into a conservatorship, and this is why some are critical of Care Courts. They worry it would force people into unwanted treatment. But supporters say this is a new way to prevent homelessness and offer some hope.
It means preventing individuals from becoming homeless while suffering from severe mental illness. It means less people receiving their treatment or services in jail, which are now acting as our de facto mental health services. And it also means less people under conservatorship. But most of all, and what's most important to me, this means hope.
The presiding judge for Riverside Superior Court says this morning they already received their first petition for Care Court. Los Angeles County will be the next to start Care Court in December, and then the rest of the state will follow suit in January. Reporting in Riverside, Rick Montanez, Kcal News.
Well, 12 Southland cities have jointly filed a lawsuit to block LA County's new zero bail policy, which went into effect yesterday. The policy allows suspects of non-violent or non-serious crimes to be cited and then released. Before the new policy, suspects would be held on a cash bond while they awaited charges or a trial. Now, supporters say it relies less on a suspect's ability to pay and instead more on considering their risk to the public or victim. But critics like Whittier's mayor are worried it's a threat to public safety.
And hopefully they show up for their hearing. There's no tracking of them. The system right now is set up so that if somebody does something and they're cited and released, they could go out and commit another crime, and maybe the new agency is not even going to be aware of it.
And the mayor says they have asked for their lawsuit to be transferred to Orange County Superior Court since it involves the LA court system. No word on when it might be heard. SAG-AFTRA and Hollywood studios head back to the bargaining table, this for the first time since the strike started. Also today, some TV and film writers are returning back to work. Kcal News reporter Amanda Starantino is at SAG-AFTRA headquarters with the very latest.
With the writer's strike over, we're slowly starting to see that comeback when it comes to the television industry, but we're not there quite yet with those actors hitting the picket lines once again this morning.